How's it, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about my previous life and mentality when I was a hater. A few years ago, I would probably say in the 2014s and earlier, I was definitely that person that thought that someone else's success was my failure. That someone else's moment in the sun meant that there wouldn't be enough sunlight for me, and that I, to kind of feel better about myself, should actually try and put people down, say things that are kind of negative, and actually just discredit people who are probably making a very genuine effort to improve themselves or to do something new. Part of the reason why I was stuck in this sort of mentality is that I thought there was sort of a scarcity of opportunity, that if someone achieved something, it was at my loss or detriment. Where I flipped the sort of script on this is by actually realizing that there are an abundance of opportunities out there, and that it's 100% fine, and it's even really good. It's a good act to kind of genuinely encourage people to be inspired by your peers. Their success actually means that it's possible for you to achieve success as well. So rather take inspiration in instead of trying to bring people down. And that's a mentality switch from scarcity or not having enough to abundance, or even just halfway in between, where someone else's win does not mean your loss. And now that I've got a few years of this momentum and working sort of within the model that I believe, within my values, I now cop a lot of flack from other people. Some of the comments that I've been sort of peppered with, my Make Physio Great Again slogan is actually really demeaning to physios. That's something that I've got feedback on. I also got a lot of flack for talking about the business model of healthcare and how we should be being a bit more innovative as employers and employees to create win-win situations. I've got a lot of flack for that from rehab people saying I'm actually too business-minded, and it's actually really bad for the industry that I speak about these things. I've also been told now that I'm doing a little bit of online programming and I've got an ebook out. I've been told, oh, so you think you're a strength and conditioning coach now? Another comment is that a lot of the stuff that I'm trying to do or put out into our professional space through my social media platforms is actually a waste of time, and I'm doing the complete opposite of what a physio should do. So oftentimes I do kind of take some of the flack I get to heart, and I take it personally, but I'm working on trying to just laugh it off and forgive quickly and realize that I'm just in a completely different headspace. I know what I'm about. I'm absolutely bulletproof in those things. I've got a really well dialed in focus. I've got an incredible team of people around me. I'm really dialed in on that. I want to make sure my team win. I've got incredible support, and we are going to be absolutely bulletproof and relentless with this approach. So if it makes you uncomfortable, sorry, but that's something for you to work on, not for me to work on. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it 100%. Don't let anybody stop you, as long as you are adding something positive to our world or profession, industry, to your life. Be unwavering in those commitments. Cool. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next video.